Ticking time terror. When my grandmother passed away, her old grandfather clock was left to me, a relic of her once vibrant life. It hadn't worked for years, its hands frozen in time. But the night after her funeral, as I sat alone in my apartment, it inexplicably began to tick. Each chime seemed louder than the last, echoing through the silent room, and with each reverberation, a chill crept up my spine. It was as if the clock was keeping time for something sinister, marking moments that shouldn't exist. I tried to ignore it, but the feeling that each tick was a warning I couldn't escape lingered in my mind. I started noticing changes in my apartment. Shadows moved where they shouldn't, and objects weren't where I remembered leaving them. Sometimes, in the middle of the night, I'd hear soft whispers that I couldn't quite decipher. They seemed to be coming from the clock, but whenever I approached, the words vanished, leaving only the relentless ticking behind. Convinced I was losing my mind, I decided to record the room overnight, hoping to capture something that could explain the strange occurrences. The next morning, I reviewed the footage. At first, everything seemed normal, just me tossing and turning in bed. But then, at precisely 3:15 a.m., the clock began to chime. The whispers returned, growing louder, and the shadows coalesced into a figure standing by the clock. It was a woman, her face obscured, but her presence felt familiar, almost like a forgotten memory. She pointed directly at me, then at the clock, and as the chimes stopped, she whispered a single word: "Beware." Terrified, I tried to get rid of the clock, but no matter where I took it, it always found its way back to me. The whispers grew more urgent, the warnings more dire, until I realized the truth. The clock wasn't just measuring time, it was counting down. I don't know what will happen when it stops, but I can feel the looming presence of something dreadful waiting for that final chime. Now, each tick echoes a fear that I can no longer ignore, and I can only hope I uncover its secret before time runs out.